Hey everybody, welcome to another Streamisho. This time with me, Jasper, game designer, and
Joost, lead programmer.
so
And Robin behind the keyboard. He's doing
we
the chat and the management stuff.
Yeah.
yes, we have a third dude here. You can't see him. And we're here to talk about, amongst other things, the Xbox One version. Or actually both console versions, right?
Yes. Yes.
We have great news for both console players. The game's coming out, right?
It is. Some people wondered whether it actually would because it was taking so long.
Yeah, it's.
But we have a release date.
It's been too long, we know, but now it's actually happening. And yeah. Do we have a picture or something cool? Nice.
Woohoo!
Bam! There we have it. Oh, it's mirrored. September 7th, everybody. September 7th is the day that we're going to launch Astronauts Assemble on Xbox One. And it's going to be very cool in the sense that it's going to be way more up to date than any other console version so far.
Yes, but on that date, the PlayStation 4 version will also get the update, or at least in that week. I hope on the same day.
Yes.
So the PlayStation 4 is also getting all the new content.
Yep.
This will be all the content up to and including the Starstorm map. So on PlayStation 4 you're getting 5 new characters and the Starstorm map. And
Yep.
X is coming a little bit later. We'll do a patch with where we add X as a free character after release of the Xbox version. Hopefully not too long after.
So that means the PlayStation players get like Rocco, right? Xenia?
Rocco, Xenia, Julip, Chucho,
Jimmy?
and Jimmy. Yes,
And
that's 5
Starstorm.
characters. And the Starstorm map. And the XP system. A new song in the soundtrack. And several hundreds or maybe even over 1,000 tweaks and fixes and things.
Yes, improvements. And well, obviously the Xbox One is going to get all that. So on that day, the Xbox One will launch September 7th with everything up until the Starstorm map, and X will come soon. So then we'll be completely feature parity with the current PC version. Although, of course, that is still getting its own improvements.
Yes.
But yeah, that's very exciting. And so for that, we'll to celebrate that we thought we'd play some Xbox One, right?
Yes.
Do you have a controller?
Oh, do I have?
Yes.
What would I do with a controller? What is this?
Ooh.
You hold it like this, right?
Are you any good at playing with controller?
Nope.
So you're one of the only coders who likes the mouse keyboard more? Because most of the coders seem to like the controller.
Is that true?
I think it's good. It's 50. There's a couple of coders who still like the accessibility of
Yeah. Personally, I'm a mouse keyboard player. So wish me luck.
Yes. Press A. Yes. And
This all makes it seem like I have no idea what this game is going to actually work on the Xbox One. So I do know what an Xbox One is.
let's play the Starstorm. So you did work on the on Astronauts.
Junk all wound up and ready to go.
You did that story by another company first.
Yeah, we work with Abstraction. That's another Dutch company. They do game ports. And they did the original port on the PlayStation 4, and they also did the patches, and they did most of the work on the Xbox version.
Right.
But since we want to do patches more often than we're currently doing, we figured it's better to do that process in-house from now on.
Yep.
So on the Xbox One launch version, that's the final bit of development was co-development between Abstraction and us. And the patches will mostly be done by us ourselves.
From now on, right?
From now on, yes.
Very
So
exciting.
we're already working on the first patch actually. The new character X has already launched on PC. We
Yes.
couldn't add it to the launch version of the Xbox One because that would delay it further. The entire process of getting a game through certification and into the store is quite a bit of work, and it takes quite a while. So you can't do any last minute changes without delaying the game for a month extra,
Yeah.
which we didn't want to do. So, but our colleague Alex has actually already been working on the first patch for Xbox and PlayStation to add a new free character.
Oh wow, that's very exciting. That's a lot more. That's a lot quicker than the previous PlayStation 4 patches, right? Because
Yeah, at first we did PlayStation 4 patch about 3 to 5 months in between, and the last patch has been a full year away,
wow.
which was not quite intended.
No.
So yeah, we have something to make up for, I guess, and we already started working on that. We'll have to see how quickly it really happens, because if the Xbox version turns out to have problems on launch, then we'll focus on doing a hotfix without new content first.
Yes.
But of course we tested extensively, so we don't expect that will happen. But it might happen, you never know. And we need to plan for whatever happens.
For whatever eventuality.
Yeah, right.
That makes sense. Is it... So this version is based on like 3.1?
3.1 point something. It's the
PC
Starstorm map, but it's not the first version of the Starstorm map.
It does
as you
contain
can
some of
say
the
here,
hotfixes.
Yes, like the platforms here were not there at the launch of the Starstorm map.
Oh yeah, and this
So-
platform there was a platform right where I'm Lone Star, by the way, and Joost is playing Clunk,
Oh yeah,
and there was a platform right here if you load the teleport exit that I removed fairly quickly, I think, into development. Oh no!
oh.
Shit. I should have pulled them away from you.
Talking and playing at the same time is not an ideal combination. I either talk gibberish or play gibberish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing all right so far, but I didn't turn up the bots too far.
Yeah, we're playing against noob bots now, right?
Yeah, fairly newbie, not full on retard, but fairly low level. And it's the only way to play right now because the game's not out, but it will be soon. It is if you have an Xbox, you can already see it in the store. I think in the upcoming game section. So it's really real and it's really happening. We announced this game a long time ago, but it was a bit disappointing that it came out so late. But I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm also happy about playing it on console again. I don't know if you have that feeling at all.
Well, there's always this special thing about console development where, like, if you're in school and you learn programming, then in your first day you already have something running on PC. While making console games, that's like all the big boys make console games, and all the little boys don't make console games.
Right.
So there's always this special thing for me with any console game.
The barrier makes it kind of magical in a way, but also I feel like Osnauts was originally designed for a console, and you still kind of feel that some of the elements just make a bit more sense on console, I think. And same for the drop-in drop-out system. I feel like removing it on PC is the right thing to do, but I don't know about console because it's more casual. It fits better. Jumping in and out really quickly, not being tied down too much by the game.
Yeah, you also can't alt up that easily on a console or something like that. So while on PC, if we make you wait longer, then you just watch something on YouTube or whatever.
Hey, we just had an achievement.
We got an achievement.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're unlocking achievements for Robin here because we're playing on this account.
Oh, nice. But on a console, if a game tells you to wait for 5 minutes, that sucks a lot more than on PC when that happens.
Yeah. Well, the console is your entertainment device that should entertain you as quickly as possible. I feel like anyway.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, I don't know. It just feels more I don't know. It feels good on console and at home.
Yeah, and it's also still a design aspect for us that, like, okay, I have this controller here. It has a fixed number of buttons, so there are limitations to what you can do, and Astronauts was designed around that.
Yes.
That also makes it simpler in a sense. Like we've been discussing, could we add an extra skill? Well, if we were to ever do that, what button would we map it to?
Yeah.
It would, and that's a limitation that makes the game more accessible and more pick up and play. That there's not as many buttons as many other MOBA games have.
It's all true. Sorry, I was playing more than talking right there. All right, heading back out. Yeah, this should be easily winnable.
It would be a bit shameful if we lost against bots. Which I shouldn't say, because now that I've said that, we're obviously going to lose.
Yes. Well.
There's no other option.
I can still lose occasionally to the highest end bots.
Oh yeah, the ones that cheat like crazy. Yeah.
Depending on circumstances. Especially because some bots are just way better than others, and if you're unlucky about your team composition, it doesn't really matter how well you do. And also because sometimes I'm not playing that seriously in development, and I'm not that great with every character, unfortunately.
Yeah, usually when I play against bots, it's because I'm testing something else. So I usually tend to play really badly when I play against bots. So when I play the game seriously, then I play online.
Yes.
We have a little programming team, Maarten, Dennis, and I, and we play the game every week. And, we go online and then we crush people.
Really?
No, we're not very good.
You try to. That's important.
I always hope that we get opponents that recognize the Ronimo icons that we have, because then they start asking all kinds of questions and they play less well.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it screws up my game too, answering those questions.
I just don't answer them and or give them just enough answer that they keep asking questions, and then I can wreck them in the meanwhile.
Right. It's a balance. It's a tight balance.
Woohoo!
Good job. Good job. To us.
Yes.
Ronimo wins on screen.
Applause to yourself is what we would say here in Dutch.
Yes, yes. But it's what you say to little kids, right?
Yes. There was a kid show here that said that a lot. So
Robin,
yeah,
can we see the topic list on the screen, please?
what we were supposed to talk about.
Yes. Who am I? What am I doing here? Oh, it says I'm Joost. Good. Thanks, Robin.
Alright, so that's it, the console version. There's some other announcement that we have to make before this version goes live. We have a site where you can sign up for a newsletter, and because the frequency of updates is going to be more frequent, we want you to sign up for our newsletter, and you'll get updates on when we plan to release those updates and what's going to be in them. It's all very nice. And also, if you sign up right now, you can win the game, and not just the game. You can win everything. Well, not everything in the universe, but everything in the Awesomenauts universe, pretty much. We're gonna give away a bunch of bundles of Awesomenauts and all its DLC, so that should be very cool.
All it's DLC.
All its DLC.
So that's a lot of DLC,
Yeah.
and that means that if you win it, you should enter all the codes in a browser, because it's so much that you'll get sore thumbs otherwise.
Please do it in the browser, not on the actual Xbox, because it's going to take you a long time to get it all in there. But
That's a good thing, right? It's so much
it's
that we
so
need to give you tips on how to receive all of it well.
I wonder if we are launching with like the most DLC out there. I don't know. But I mean, it's logical. We have a MOBA with a bunch of costumes, with a bunch of characters, and that we've accumulated over years. So now that we're bringing it to a new platform, that's logical. But still, it's a ton of DLC, and you can win it if you sign up now. I don't know if Robin posted the link yet, but he should, and he will, if he didn't so far. Yeah, that's about it for the console version. So maybe we should move on to the next subject, which is the Awesome Brawl, or the follow-up to Awesome Brawl, like the next journey, and the next one organized by Bets. I think we have a.
Is it called Awesome Brawler?
No.
Awesome Brawlist?
I don't know. I think we have a trailer that will explain everything.
Oh.
makes no sense. Dirtle's gonna start setting up the mid. Great drop nuke on the frog, and that's gonna be a kill on CM. A base race here,
You're
son.
exactly right. It's a base race.
This is what it came down to. Silver is gonna go back and try and stall the Leon just long enough. Is he gonna be able to do it? There's a lot of damage coming on red base.
Yes.
Yay!
Woohoo!
So the ALWB, quite a mouthful, is back, and we have 2 seasons to announce, autumn and winter. And one of them is going to be Awesome Doubles, and the other is going to be King of the Frogs. And we're going to be talking about it with the actual bets.
But first we might want to do raffle site.
Oh hey,
Raffle side.
it's Raffle Side.
Raffle side.
Did you pick out winners yet?
Not yet.
Did you pick out winners yet? Robin, you should pick out winners.
Maybe we should ask him more often.
Come on, bring us some winners, Robin. Some sweet, juicy winners. We only need 5. So, for people who are wondering what the F is up, we are raffling the game for Steam. Or are we raffling Xbox versions?
No, this is Steam.
This is Steam still. We're raffling Steam copies of the game for everybody who chatted in the last 15 minutes. We have a counter that counted down just now from 15 minutes to 0. And if you chat in the Twitch chat in that time, you will be eligible for a game key. And one of you, so we'll be giving away 5 game keys. But one of them will also receive a RoboScoop.
A RoboScoop?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The almost unheard of RoboScoop. Which is an exclusive skin that you can only get here on the stream or at events that we visit. Or if you visit our office, I mean, it's totally possible to just drop by. Just make sure you email Robin beforehand so we can plan for it. We recently had some good friends over from Scotland and Boston who were on their way to Gamescom. And they got RoboScoop, so it's totally possible. Anyway, Robin
Don't come
agreed
to our
with us.
office
Thanks for stalling.
No.
without telling them.
Yeah, don't start ganging up on our door.
So we have our winners, and the first one has a really interesting name. I think the correct way to pronounce the winner of the RoboScoop is Murnoheim.
I think it's Mr.
Right.
No Aim 21.
Oh, okay, maybe it's Mr. No Aim 21.
I don't know, I like your pronunciation better.
So, Murnoheim, congratulations.
You won a RoboScoop and a game key. Then the second winner is Spotic, and then Lucky Time, which, I don't know, your name.
Yeah, that's what got him, right?
We could not give you a game key. And
Only one Gamoli, I think. Robin, you removed the screen where we see who it is. Only one cannoli?
only one cannoli.
What's a cannoli?
I think it's some kind of dish, right? It's an Italian dish or food. It's food in a
Yeah,
broad term.
it's probably a Lord of the Rings reference, right?
Yes, obviously.
Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's Gandalf's brother, right?
I think you're triggering a ton of people in the chat right now.
I can't see the chat, so I can only imagine people
Yeah.
exploding right now.
You can only get it?
Oh, yeah. Good one. We can go deeper, people. And the last winner is Doc. ALPL.
Dark Couple?
Dark couple?
Dark Alpel?
Okay.
Dark Alpel?
You know who you are and you won. Congratulations.
Yes. Enjoy it.
Enjoy your game.
Enjoy it.
And for Mr. No Aim, enjoy your RoboScoop as well. And yeah, we should get ready to give Bats a call.
Oh, should I put up headphones as well?
Yes. If you want to hear what's going on.
No, I don't know whether I want to. Do I?
Yes, you should.
Oh.
I just got the go-ahead from the other end of the Atlantic. Are you ready to do transatlantic communication lines open? All right.
You do have to call him though.
Yes, I have to click the call button. Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, beep.
Hello.
Hello. This is the Netherlands calling. Ronimo.
This is Canada.
Hello, Canada.
Hello, Canada. Ronimo in specific on this end. And I've heard that you are the infamous Bets.
The infamous, yes.
Here to tell us all about the new ALWB.
Yes.
Can you tell us really quick, in a couple of sentences, what the ALWB will be about and what it is?
Okay, so the ALWB is a wholly realized brand, and we want to provide an inclusive, competitive community within Awesomenauts while benefiting Child's Play.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
Two excellent goals combined, right there.
And how we're going to do this is by providing like an ongoing schedule of tournaments throughout the year.
Oh wow! So it's not just going to be like a single event. It's going to be multiple events and multiple tourneys.
Yeah. So right now we have ALWB Autumn, which is coming up. Early bird signups actually will be this Saturday.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then ALWB Winter in the winter, and then throwing in some King of the Frogs and Awesome Doubles to go with that.
Wow.
Awesome. So where can we learn more about all of this?
So we set up a website. You can go to it at alwb.ca, and there
nice.
you'll find all the information on this tournament and every other upcoming tournament that ALWB puts on.
I like the pictures. Just a side comment right there.
Yeah.
Is
They're
that
really good.
Is that Coco browsing to alwb.ca? Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. All right, so Robin.
Sorry. I keep removing their script.
No, well, I mean, we written down some good questions beforehand, and I can't work without a teleprompter, just like your. Just like a politician, I guess. Anyway, so you have autumn and winter, right?
Yes.
What can you tell us about autumn?
Well, starting on Saturday, like I mentioned, there'll be early bird signups, and basically what this means is you'll be put on the list to register, but you're not yet confirmed. You'll still have to confirm during the sign-up window.
Mm-hmm.
What I noticed in the past is to give more people a chance to sign up is beneficial, but if you have it open too early, then you have a lot of kind of dead teams.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of like the reasoning behind that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like the teams might lose team or motivation somewhere between the initial sign up and the right.
And sometimes teams switch teams and all that.
Oh,
they don't know who they're signing up with right away, and they have to switch at the end. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players to pick from to be your ally, so I can see that happening.
So you've organized a lot of tournaments already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're super experienced with this stuff. So I've noticed that, like on PlayStation 4, a couple of people have been trying to organize tournaments, and they always end up fighting each other, and then they disagree on the rules. So you've been doing this successfully for quite a while. Do you have any tips for other people trying to do smaller tournaments? Like how do you do that as well as you do?
Oh man, I answered this question like 2 years ago, but. I have no idea what I said.
Sorry, but you're probably wiser. You've become wiser in the topic in the meanwhile.
This is a hard question. I guess knowing the community is important, and yeah, I guess don't be afraid to ask for help, and feedback from the community is beneficial.
Oh yeah.
So are you strict with your rules, or do you let people give feedback on those kinds of things?
Yeah, if people want to give feedback on the rules, we're all willing to listen. As for strict rules, we do kind of have a stricter set of rules this time around because we're going to be putting a focus on a Child's Play charity, so we don't want to kind of disappoint them or like upset them if we do something wrong type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
that sounds like a good idea. I mean, and the sign up thing you just talked about earlier is kind of also a giveaway to any newcomers, right?
yes.
Yes. So again, the sign up window is between the 3rd and the 7th, right? So that is
Yes.
1.5 weeks from now.
Yep.
Am I correct in that? Yeah. And when will the actual playing commence?
So on September 8th, the day after the sign-ups, which is a Thursday, I'll be sending out an email to everybody. and the teams are going to be divided into 2 divisions, and Division 1 and Division 2, and they'll play. What Division 1 plays on Saturday, the 10th, and Division 2 on the Sunday, the day after.
All right.
And it's kind of structured this way so that teams can play as many games as possible. I think there's going to be like 4 or 5 games at least per team, rather than having like some teams get knocked out right away and then only playing 1 or 2 matches.
Oh, excellent.
And this all happens on the single day, so you play a lot of matches on a single day.
Yeah, there's depending on how many teams sign up, you might play 4 games or so, but it should be streamlined so that you kind of get in and play the games. Yeah,
cool.
That's a good idea. I mean, so for at least that term, there won't be like a knockout. It's like a point system, I guess.
Yeah, and then the next weekend after that will be the playoffs. So the best teams who scored the most points will be able to play in the playoffs on one of the days.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's also a good tip for other organizers. Don't start off with elimination right away, so that everybody gets to play at least some, right? A couple of matches.
Yeah, I've heard feedback a lot from kind of newer teams who maybe might not be League Ones, and they mention how they maybe didn't have as much fun when they were eliminated early. So that's kind of like the focus on being inclusive to all different leagues as well.
All right. Yeah, very cool. Anything else you want to mention to us?
I guess there's just 2 more things I have. The first, I just wanted to thank everybody on the ALWB team who has helped out. You saw the trailer. You saw the logos. Nice. They're all top quality things, and I'd like to thank Pasha, who's helped with graphics design, Scanner for post-production, BusyLim, who's been helpful with feedback, and then we have the casters, DIZ and Oswald the Lucky, and Masslink, who's been helpful with feedback too.
Yeah. Well, some of those still have to actually do the tournaments, although I have full confidence in those, obviously.
And then the last point, so moving forward, we're going to be looking for a bit more help. Specifically, we're looking for like 1 or 2 more graphics designers and also 1 or 2 more casters.
All right.
So if anybody's interested in volunteering, you can submit a very brief resume to apply at alwb.ca, just basically outlining what you're applying for, either the caster or the graphics designer, and then just an example of your work if you have something.
All right. Yeah, so I see it's apply at alwb.ca again.
Yes.
I think Robin will be posting that in the chat as well. So if we have anyone watching here who's either a talented artist or caster or maybe both, then shoot Bets an email.
So what will be streamed? Will there be a long streaming programming or a summary afterwards? How does it work?
For anyone.
Okay, so there won't be that much streaming for the division games, like the season at the beginning, because we're going to be playing on Sunday and Saturday, both days. But for the playoffs, we have Sunday designated to streaming, and then for the kind of grand finale stream, because we always do like for ALWB, we do like an all-star game, kind of have fun festivities mixed in.
Oh, nice.
We'll be doing that October 1st and 2nd. We'll have a fairly lengthy stream both days. All
right, so people who don't necessarily want to play but still like to check out high-end Awesome matches also have a lot to look forward to, which is good news.
Yeah, nice.
And there'll also be lots of chat interaction. I tested out in a previous tournament, like a sort of a betting system where people can bet on the games with play money. So that's kind of a fun little system to throw in for people who are...
Some audience interaction. I think audience interaction is also like a good tip for everyone who wants to start their own tourneys, right?
I agree.
Yeah, so everybody watching this who wants to get in this on themselves, you got some good tips as well. And everybody else who wants to play, get ready to sign up.
Yeah, great. Really looking forward to the Astronauts League with bets.
Yeah, and if you didn't catch anything or not everything that we said, tune in at the site that Coco is browsing to, alwb.ca.
Yes.
Well, very nice talking to you, Bets. And
Thanks for.
good luck with at least the first 2 seasons. I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Yep. Thanks for having me on the stream.
Of course.
Thank you too. And bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Very nice.
So
Very
yeah,
exciting. Maybe we should form a team and sign up as well. I don't know what the rules are about that.
I think it's super cool that we have community members who organize these kinds of things.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's really an awesome thing, and Bets does this very, very well. So
Mhm.
yeah.
He has a rich history of tournaments and betting. So yeah, that was it for the ALWB that's coming up. Very exciting. Then we have one more new. Yeah, well, I guess we have 2 more news announcements. Well, the last thing is okay. Let's just move on. First of all, we have an announcement that we're working together with a small Dutch company that is called. Here,
What is this?
what is this? They're called Game to Art.
How do I hold this? Do I hold this like this?
And can you see it? What? Who's this?
So this is really awesome. They make
oh, the green.
pretty cardboard prints.
The green screen is kind of screwed.
Yeah, the green screen really likes this art, so but okay. The holes in it are not real.
Yes.
So there's these little flaps. You can put these on a table or something like that. So that's what they're made for, like this.
Let's try it out.
Dum, dum, dum.
A bit of an angle. Right. Yeah, very cool. So we have a Penny and Lancer here. They're a Dutch company that makes this for I think other games too. But they reached us out because we're Dutch and Austin is cool. The art looks cool on cardboard, and they now have an Indiegogo campaign where you can order these things. I believe they are $20 a piece, including shipping. So that's not very bad at all, and they are, or that's pretty great actually. They're pretty big, right? And as a real fan of Astronauts, they would make a great fit into most households.
If you order several, then you can play together with them. Like, whee! Pew, pew, pew.
Yes.
Yes, they're fighting. Pew, 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 pew. Are they in screen even? Pew, pew, pew.
I don't know who's gonna win.
Oh,
We have Penny versus Lone Star.
who's gonna win? Let the chat figure that out.
Yeah.
Pom, pom, pom.
Excellent. So yeah, you can check out the URL that I'm sure Robin posted in the chat by now to see what's up with these guys. They've done some great work. It feels solid, high quality. The print is really nice. The only comment that we have is maybe the cuts could be a little tighter, but you can adjust that at home. And they look really, really good, especially from a distance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the studio lighting is reflecting a bit on them, so the colors look a bit off in the video. They look a lot better in the
gotta
real
tilt
world.
them a little bit. So
Oh,
they
tilt them, yeah.
don't directly reflect. Yeah, the colors are really good, really deep, and we heartily recommend them.
Yes.
So that was it for Game 2 Art. On to the next subject. Also, what's with the timer? I want to see the timer. Uh-oh.
Oh, only 30 seconds left until Raffle Side.
Ruffled side. I was going to talk about the beta, but maybe now. Maybe we should do a countdown. I don't know. We don't have much time.
Are you, for anyone who isn't aware of that, we're Dutch, and to Dutch people, anything that's in German is, well, just pronouncing it is already hilarious, right?
Yes.
There's no way for a Dutch person to pronounce German words without saying, oh wow, that's so...
It's kind of weird and aggressive, and for some things that's really cool. For some things it's kind of offensive. But for Ruffled Side it really works.
Yes.
And
Although I have to say, I lived in Germany for a couple of months, and I learned to talk German in a normal way there.
Oh yeah.
I found out it's actually possible to talk German in a normal way.
Of course, actual Germans. Yeah.
Yeah, they talk German in a normal way. But for us Dutch, it's a challenge to not say Rafflezeit.
It's Ruffled Side.
That's also a good one.
So yeah, Robin is picking out who one of you guys will be the lucky ones. I wonder if it's gonna be lucky time again. We don't know yet.
I wonder if everyone else renamed themselves to something with lucky.
Yes.
The first one was actually super lucky because he won 2 rolls in a row.
Wow,
Back
excellent.
to back.
So which one gets the Roboscoop? The top one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the winners are pum pum pum. Wreck All
He wrecks all, I guess.
or Recall.
Recall?
Total Wreck All.
I watched that. And the second, he wins a game key and a Roma Scoop, just to be clear. And the winners of the game keys are Legit Shreud,
Killian Hours.
Killian Hours. Oh,
Killian
yeah.
Hours.
And
Kill Ian Hours.
Aaron 12906M and Nap Guy. Nap Guy, I get you.
Yeah, but I don't think Nap Guy will get his key because he's probably asleep, right?
Yeah. As soon as Nap Guy awakes, he'll be seeing the happy message in his inbox. Congratulations, everybody. Have fun with your game key. Have fun with your Roboscoop. And we're really counting down until the next raffle site.
Yeah. So if you win this, you get a message in your Twitch inbox.
Right.
A lot of people don't seem to realize that such a thing even exists. So we often get people asking, "I didn't get my key." So check your Twitch inbox. Robin will be posting them there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he already did or he'll do it in during the stream, but
Soonish.
Which means today. It doesn't mean normal Ronimo soonish, which means sometime somewhere in the coming month. Or
What are you trying to say, man?
Nothing.
I get it. All right. Congratulations again, and keep an eye on those inboxes if we announce you as a winner. And then we go to our final subject before we play a live game, right? Our final subject is the beta, the talk of the town here at Ronimo. The Galactron beta. We closed the beta recently, and we're working on reopening. Oh, did we close it yet?
No, it's not closed yet. It's open at the moment.
It's still open. My mistake. It's still open, and we were working on finalizing it. So, take us through what's going to happen.
We're going to switch to live betas. That's kind of an odd thing. You probably haven't seen that in other games. The point is that the open betas that we're doing right now, they work, but they never get really large numbers of players because the majority of players are just playing the normal game. So to get good data on how the matchmaking works, how well it works with a real player base, we need to put it live for everyone so that we actually get everyone playing it.
Ooh.
But, well, it's for testing, so we don't yet know how good it will be. Or at least we did a lot of testing, but never with that many players.
Yes, we have an idea, but it's until it's live, you never know 100% for this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. You never know until you see it in the wild. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it live for like half a day at first, maybe shorter, maybe longer, depending on how well it goes. And then we put it offline again. So we put it live temporarily. We observe how well it does, and then we turn it off and we start fixing bugs. And we've made a system specifically so that we don't need to force everyone to download hundreds of megabytes of patches every time. So we have a special version of the game that contains both the old matchmaking and the new matchmaking. But the game does need to restart to switch. And we'll be able to turn the new matchmaking on and off through our server. That way we can switch pretty quickly. We can show a message in-game that you're on the wrong version and it's going to restart. Or that you need to restart. And we'll do that maybe a couple of times, depending on how well it goes. If everything goes well the first time, then maybe we won't even turn it off, I don't know. But if we'll probably turn it off once at least. But we'll really have to see how well this goes, and depending on how well it goes, we'll know how quickly we can actually launch the final Galactron patch.
Sorry, I started the game here. Robin looks confused.
So this is a way of testing things, and at first we'll do these tests on times when there's very few people. So we'll deliberately pick the least populated moment of the day to launch it. So there's a good chance that you won't even notice. And then if that goes well, then we'll do the same thing on times when there are more players. So we're scaling it up until the point where we're really confident that this is actually a good patch and that all the important bugs have been fixed. And that's when we can finally put it live.
All right, very exciting. So when is the first time gonna be?
We don't know yet. There will be a testing company doing testing probably next week.
Oh, right.
So they'll do a test on their own, then we'll fix the bugs that they find, and once we fix those, we'll do the first live beta. So we'll have to see how many issues they find. If they find very little, then the first live beta might already be end of next week. If they find a lot, then we'll need to fix all these things first, of course.
Yes.
The nice thing of using a testing company is, of course, that we can fix these things before we put it live and everyone has to chew on those bugs. So we try to make it as good as possible, but even then we do need these live betas for a good test.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds very good. In the quickest, in summary, the quickest time that people will be able to see this publicly is at the end of next week, right?
Yes.
But that depends on how many bugs we'll see, and then do you have any? I mean, do we have any ballpark idea of how buggy it's going to be and how long it's going to take?
Well, we've already done a lot of testing, and the QA company will be doing a lot of testing. So I hope that it's not going to be buggy, because that's what we're aiming for, of course. What we'll have to see. This is by far the most complex thing we've ever developed at Ronimo.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll have to see how difficult it gets. Like if we do a character, we've done a bunch of characters, so we know how complex it is, how much testing we usually need, and we have good ballparks. But here we don't have good ballparks.
Nope. But in the best case scenario, it's live in 2 weeks, but probably it's gonna take a lot more.
Yes.
Like a month or so, or maybe even more than that. We don't know really. But we'll have to see.
So there's some things related to this, and that's as you might know, Jasper has already been doing a lot of balance tweaks in the beta.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a long list of patch notes for that. You can already see it in the balance subforum,
Right.
or in the beta subforum, I meant.
Yes.
He's been taking a lot of community feedback on that, and this will go live the moment the first live beta goes live.
Nice.
So there's the live beta goes live, and then the main game also updates with this new balance, and that stays. So patch 2.3 point something, the next one, will be will launch on the same date as the first live beta.
Actually, there's going to be a hotfix tomorrow, I think.
Yes,
in between.
There will be 2.3.4 will be a small hotfix that we'll be doing tomorrow for a specific exploit that's been found and that we need to fix as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2.3.5, 3.2.5. All those numbers. Okay.
Yes.
3.2.4 will probably launch tomorrow with just one small fix, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3.2.5 will have all the balance tweaks, and that will
Yes.
launch together with the live beta.
And as a lot of passionate players know who played the beta a lot, I also introduced a couple of bugs with the with the balance changes. But don't worry, they'll be fixed before they launch publicly.
They should be, Jasper.
I'm sorry. It
So,
happens.
I mentioned a lot of numbers a moment ago. Note that everyone in the chat will be getting a test at the end of this stream where you'll be asked whether you remembered all of those. And if you didn't, then you'll have to... you won't get dessert tonight. We'll contact all your parents and tell them that you won't get dessert because you didn't listen to the numbers.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta make sure you pay attention.
Yeah, right. We had cases before where we said random numbers and people didn't remember all of them. And it's
Yeah.
like horrible.
You guys think we're doing this for fun? No.
Nope. No.
We're
doing
okay,
it for
the next
you.
bit we're gonna do for fun, but the information is
Informative.
informative and important.
Yes.
All right, so are you gonna play? Are you up for a game? Am I gonna play? I'm up for a game.
I guess it's better if you play. Jasper is significantly better at Astronauts than I am.
Well, maybe not necessarily in the classes you do play. Given the amount of time we have, maybe not a full. Well, maybe Joost is gonna walk out on us because he has a tight schedule. I'm gonna try and finish the game as quickly as possible, but with Astronauts you never know.
But you're not going to do that by feeding, right?
No.
Or at least you're going to try to not do that by feeding.
Should I invite some people over to battle?
You should.
Okay, I should. maybe we can finish it in 15 minutes if I get some help from you guys. Just to make it clear.
Join us.
Join us. Oh, auto refresher. Yeah, he's pretty good. I remember him from last time. He did a good job on Ayla. I remember.
He's first here. You must have been pressing refresh all the time.
Look, them jokes. You can't stop them. Okay, we need one more. Excellent, Jambo.
Do you know Jambo?
No.
Neither do I.
Not yet. So I'm gonna make notes on his performance. And I'm gonna play a baby in a suit. Because I don't know, I like him and he's slightly overpowered. So.
Is he changing in the next balance patch?
He is changing. Not too much. I'm gonna tone down his maximum health. But I mean, maximum. He is a bit too tanky. That is making him. That is what is making him too strong. So by toning down his maximum health, I hope that more players find a way to kill him in time, kind of.
So I've noticed some discussion on the Steam forums
Mm-hmm.
where some people said we need more tanks, and another said no, we need more brawlers. I think.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is the type of character that we need new ones most for? Do we need more support or more really complex characters, more melee, more ranged?
I don't know. There's a relatively alright balance right now between like tanky comps and poke comps and bursty comps. But I don't know. For now, we ourselves are kind of focused on making the game more accessible, and I think in that sense, both more accessible to newcomers and more friendly to the players who are at the receiving end of the damage. And I think for those specific like goals, we would need more tanks and more poke characters, because tanks, they don't die as quickly, so they're more friendly to newcomers, and poke characters, they can't burst someone down instantly, which helps with the friendliness of the opposing players. But of course, Osnauts is playing. Osnauts is also very much about like high risk, high reward kind of play. So there will definitely be characters in the future that also fit that play style. But I think the next few characters are going to be a little milder on both the players playing them and the players opposing them. But yeah, that's
so that's like Scoop and Rocco are good examples of that, right?
Yes, Scoop and Rocco are both. Scoop is a good tank, and Rocco is a good poke character. So yeah, those are good examples of what kind of style we are exploring in the near future. So if you like those guys, we have some good news. If you don't like those guys, don't worry. There's going to be other play styles coming as well. So yeah, how are we doing? I can't yet buy the stuff I want.
But you haven't died yet.
I haven't died yet.
Ronimo not dying immediately on stream is already something people can celebrate, right?
Yes. You can start celebrating now.
Yes. Woohoo!
Excellent.
Woohoo! Woohoo! So I've in the meanwhile been working on a very different topic. I'm currently working on on the new spectator mode.
How's that been going?
Spectator mode. So that's a feature that we put in the refrigerator for a while we were focusing on the matchmaking, because matchmaking is much more important for the core game. But now that matchmaking is far along, we've put a couple of programmers on the spectator mode, and I've got the basics running already. I can play a match, upload it to the cloud live, and then watch it from as many other computers as I want. So the basic
Wow.
premise of infinite spectator mode is already running.
Excellent.
There's still a lot of small specific issues that we need to handle. This kind of cloud technology has a lot of complexity in things like what happens if somehow your connection doesn't download the file, you need to retry, or the uploader somehow doesn't download, or the uploader leaves the match while playing. So part of that's been solved already, part of that I'm still working on. And my colleague Thijs is working on the menus for spectator mode.
Oh, right.
So a big part of it is that you need to somehow be able to find matches. So we need to have a database that lists all the matches, and you need to be able to, in some kind of form, browse that. We have several different designs for that at the moment. If you have a strong opinion on what the spectator menus should look like, then please do post that on the forums. We read that, and we can still use that input. So we haven't committed to one specific version yet. That's in development.
Yes.
And
Also, if there's specific features that you really feel like there should be there, let us know. Because now is the time to get that kind of feedback as we are actually building it.
yeah, so part of this that we will also be fixing a lot of the smaller bugs in replays. Whenever something big came up, we've solved it in the past years, but we've accumulated quite a lot of small details that don't work as well, so we'll fix a bunch of those as well. Hard to say when it will be finished exactly. I hope that we'll be able to release that as the next patch after the new matchmaking,
Wow.
after that launches. But we'll have to see how it goes. It's new technology for us, so it's always you never know how long it takes to actually finish it. But it's looking good right now.
Yeah, very promising. And very exciting too. Spectator mode!
Spectator mode!
That should really help, like the guy Betts we talked to earlier, help him organize streams and tournaments, right? And then you may even be able to live spectate the matches that are part of that tournament.
But
necessarily
it
that
won't launch
tournament,
before the autumn tournament.
No,
but,
I don't specifically mean that.
Let's hope it launches before the winter tournament.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm the one dying.
By the way, winter, I can hardly believe that such a thing even exists, because it's super hot here right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's super hot in the Netherlands in general, but we're in it's almost an attic here, I guess. This particular room, the studio where we're streaming, is like, I have sweat pouring over my arms and things like that.
That's why we're looking so attractive today.
Yes,
And shiny.
yes.
It's because of the heat.
Yes. Although I have to admit, I always look very attractive,
Yes.
but even more so now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like bodybuilders oiling up their muscles, right?
Yes. I'm surprised you didn't say anything sarcastic to that, though.
No.
I guess that's because Robin is behind the keyboard and not sitting here. I'm sure Robin would have said something sarcastic. He's nodding in agreement. And look, I have a little bit of water left, which is really nice.
It hasn't vaporized yet.
After this I will have to drink my own sweat, I guess, if I want something to drink.
There
But
would-
I guess it's good if I don't do that on stream.
No. There would be plenty of it though.
Yes.
So
How are you doing, Jasper? You died.
Yes. I talked, so I died. It's bad. I think this might be a long miss. Sorry about that. We're not making much progress. More kills need to take place. And I should be more farmy. I need to get more coins because Jimmy needs some crucial upgrades. Oh no! Another teammate died.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah.
Looks like another teammate is going to die here. Oh no, you got out. Nice.
Yeah. I like that about Jimmy. He was pretty. His dash move makes him pretty escape, or makes it pretty easy to escape most.
Oh yeah, right. Do you use it? Do you use it mostly to escape, or do you also use it a lot offensively?
Yeah, I've tried to push a bunch of people into towers, but mostly Froggy, and he's very slippery, so that wouldn't work very well. I haven't had a good shot at a sentry yet, but yeah, I try to use it at both. Usually I try to make its cooldown as short as possible so I can use it very often and quickly.
Got out.
Yeah, that's hard.
So it's like being the bull, right?
Yeah, very
Being
much
Lone
so.
Star's bull.
It's especially in this level where there's at least at the beginning a lot of vertical room for everybody. That means it's very easy for them to escape my push. And also Genji is tough to fight for our team, I think. Or Genji is tough to fight in general. Oh no, my dash didn't do enough right there. I should get a speed upgrade maybe. Told you I'd be making notes on Jambo. Nope. Yes. You did kill me.
Yes. Well done.
Well done, Sknur. Sknur LFT. Yeah. Also, I mean, next to Jimmy, I don't know. I think Jimmy is my favorite right now. Although I try to play random as much as possible normally. How about you?
I'm still only playing Coco and Clunk. It has been like this since the launch of the PC version, basically. Since Coco is there, and yeah, I alternate a bit. I've been playing a lot of Clunk, but I've recently been switching back to Coco, I think. Basically, whenever I lose a match and I feel really bad about it, then I switch to the other character. And then I play that for a while until I lose again and I feel really bad about it, and then I switch to the other character. My personal favorite is Explosions from the Sky Clunk, which means I look at the minimap and then turn on Explode and drop on people's head. And that has a, I can't see on the minimap how much health they have, but so it has a percentage chance that I make an instinct kill. In one case I actually made a triple kill this way.
Oh, really?
Which was really nice. Which was basically, I had no idea what I was jumping into, but I just assumed, well, let's just try. And I killed 3 of them in one explode.
I guess your team had already been busy before that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think it was near our turret, so they were getting damage from that as well.
Still, very nice.
And another thing I often do with Clunk is play a more supportive Clunk, which is a really weird thing to do with a self-exploding tank. But if you buy slow on the slow on explode, then you can do quite a lot of slow actually. And sometimes I go for that, particularly at the beginning of the game, and I mostly use it to slow enemies so that my teammates can kill them. So yeah, that's a supportive Clunk build.
Interesting. So
Or at least
you're not aiming to have the kill or the damage from the explode itself be the...
Yeah, that's an important part, of course, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is to let others do damage. But in general, that often happens with Clunk. It's very often that I do almost enough damage, so I kill someone almost, so I need teammates to finish them off.
Yeah, that's true.
The new matchmaking system will have assists, and that's going to be really good for my playstyle. Yeah.
I jumped over Genji right there. Well, I could have pushed him back. Oh, the cocoon saved me actually. I was cocooned inside of a black hole.
Oh wow, you didn't get the damage.
No.
Yeah, as Clunk, I really hate Genji, both in my team and in the enemy team, because if he's in the enemy team, then obviously he's going to cancel my explode a lot with the cocoon, or at least make it useless. And if he's in my own team, I've had so many Genjis who save my enemies from my explode by cocooning them just before I explode. If I see a teammate has a Genji, then I never play Clunk, because I had that way too often.
What about X? He can theoretically do similar stuff. Make people invincible during the swap and stuff.
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. Yeah, but I've the only times I've had X as a teammate was when I think Olivier was playing the X, so that's another one of the Ronimo devs. And these things go a lot more well when you're.
Smoother when you,
Yeah, a lot more. Well, wow, that was really bad English. Better, a lot better. When you can talk to your teammates. It's the same with Lone Star. When I see a random Lone Star in my team, I don't choose Clunk because there's a good chance that he'll save enemies with the bull.
Yeah.
But when we play with the coding team with Ronimo, Maarten, Dennis, and me, then Dennis always plays random Lone Star. And I don't avoid Clunk in that case because Dennis knows how to not save my enemies from me.
Well, I'm sure it still happens occasionally.
Oh, definitely. Dennis usually plays random Lone Star, which means that he presses random, and if the character he gets is Lone Star, then he plays. If it's not Lone Star, then he cancels the random and he selects Lone Star. So we call that random Lone Star.
Hey, we're doing all right. We're ahead in XP, although we're behind in turrets.
Oh yeah.
But we can do some serious turret damage right now.
It's a pity we don't have any dev cheats. Or maybe it's
Well,
not a pity that we don't have them, but they would come in handy in these
I kind of
kinds
want
of
to have a dev version for that works live as well, just so I can open the level editor and do funky stuff.
Oh yeah, oh that would be awesome. I think the level editor would crash though if you do funky stuff in the live version.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think we made some optimizations to the live version that because the
Yeah.
thing Jasper is referring to is that our level editor, when we use it internally, it's actually a multiplayer level editor, which means we can be in a match with 6 players and everyone can open the level editor and start editing during the match. So we've had some great fun with that during development of the Starstorm map where we were playing, and at the same time Fabian was editing whatever people were screaming was wrong with it. So the map got a lot of improvements during that match, which is really nice. We've also had a case where we were doing a playtest and the playtest had gone sour for some reason. So we should have quit the match, but instead someone opened the level editor and started slowly rotating the entire level, which is a really weird thing to do. But it was a lot of fun.
Hilarious, yeah.
Absolutely hilarious. So yeah. I have occasionally made live builds of the game where I did have dev features enabled, but that was to debug very specific problems, so that I could run the game with a debugger attached.
Well, we
and,
could
fix some
technically
bugs.
put one behind a password, right? Theoretically.
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah, we could, but I don't want that.
Would that be an unencrypted version then also?
Well, I don't think we would ever actually do that because the risk of someone finding the password is way too big. It would be way too many cheating opportunities.
Oh, no, but I mean, that version wouldn't interact with the live build. We would give away the password in the stream,
yeah.
and then people could experience our live level editing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but it's also a feature that we intend to actually release at some point, but then of course not in public match-made matches, but in custom games I hope we can, when we release the level editor, we'll be able to have the online functionality in it.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Oh no.
So, this match is taking way too long,
Yes.
which means that
You're gonna have to bail.
I'm gonna have to bail.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It takes long.
So, for any of the hardcore Joost fans in the stream, I'm really sorry.
Yes.
I know you don't exist, but I dream you exist and I'm really sorry.
They do.
So,
They do exist.
yeah, I'm going to head off. And I'm going to hope that Jasper wins the match in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
You better.
Well, it's looking good so far, even despite my own scores of 0 to 2. I bet if we had an assist system, I would look
Really good.
really good, a lot better than I do now. But I think it's going well, and I think I might actually win.
Don't jinx this.
Don't jinx this.
So I'm going to secretly sneak off here. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Joost.
Goodbye. Woo! Out. Oh wait, I forgot my glass. I'm in. I'm out.
Bye, Joost. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Say bye to Joost, everybody. I should say.
Have fun.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's finish this fight. Can I do it? The Jambo is actually doing really well. A lot better than I am. And auto refresher is hasn't even died yet. He's a pretty good Vinny. Although I'm not sure what league we're playing at. But yeah.
What needs to happen for you to win this?
Money. I always need more money. I don't know. I think a sentry kill would be good, because sentry is I can't remember sentry dying. Oh yeah, he did. I think the good thing is that speaks for us is that Genji died a couple of times, and you don't want him to get too strong. So that is very much in our favor. But the same kind of goes for Sentry, and he didn't die that much yet. He's like 1-1. So a kill on him would really help us a lot. But I think the way things are looking now, it's going to be like a slow victory for us. I'm not sure if any of us has any upgrades coming down the line that will really turn things in our favor. Although Squolier also is a character that if you play him well, he scales and he keeps on scaling and scaling. So oh no, I'm dead.
Live!
I live. Miraculously, I survived. But with the new balance, I would have been dead by now. And yeah, with Jimmy, I generally just like to knock people into stuff and hit them really hard. That sounds like a sound strategy. It's really simple but effective. Aw, Froggy. What a D. A D-bag. Killing our droids like that. No, I need help, dude. Yeah. Outmaneuvering Froggy in such a spacious level is really hard for a big guy, in my experience. Some more health or some regeneration? Do you have a favorite in that, Robin?
In what?
Regeneration or health?
Regen.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, it obviously depends a bit. I usually play ranged characters and do a lot of poke. And then regen generally
Works very
best.
well.
As long as you're not taking too many hits, then that's just fine. And it's a bit cheaper as well.
Yep. It is.
So are you going full survivability? I can't see where you're picking because of the overlay.
I think I should also get the mammoth, the query mammoth, against Sentry's thing, and it also helps against Genji's cocoon.
Nice.
Ugh. Yeah, nice redirect from him. Yeah, can you see that regen working? I can.
A little bit.
So any questions in the chat that I should answer while playing about any of the stuff that we talked about today? Oops. Oh no. Nope. I'm dead.
I'll let you know.
That was embarrassing. Yeah, see, I should have bought the mammoth. Then I probably could have escaped. But yeah, the most important thing that we were talking about today was the console patch, or and the console release for Xbox One, which is coming December 7th, and a PS4 patch coming in the same week.
Is there a place where people can find players to team up with?
Oh yeah, we on our forums we have topics where players exchange their Steam ideas for players that want to play seriously. I had a bittersweet moment right there where I killed Sentry, but
I missed it.
Froggy got away, so it was with a laugh and a tear, as we say here in Dutch. That tower should be going down soon. Oh snap. He got me in one of his black holes again.
You
Yeah,
still
this is-
expecting to win?
What?
You still expect to win?
I don't know. This match is so super tight so far. Oh, Fargy. Why do you keep getting away? Alright. Yeah, I mean, we are back in the lead again, even though there was a bit of a comeback. We should be able to take down this turret pretty quickly.
Do it.
There we go.
Oh, nice. Make it a double.
And Froggy, that's hard. But, I'm trying. There we go. Wipe out. Okay. Yeah, now I'm pretty confident.
That's just melting.
Nice. Oh, that was surprisingly good combo. The throw and then the push and the Vinny's dash. All right. Good job, everybody. That was a close match. Oh, you haven't won yet. There we go. GG! Victory! An unlikely Ronimo twist. We won. Thanks for carrying Jambo and Auto Refresher too. And thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next week.
We still have raffle site to do.
Really?
Really?
Really? People stuck around for some more prizes.
Yep. And actually got the winners right here for you.
Alright. bring the list.
Here we go.
Oh, some familiar names right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a super winner who won the Roboscoop, and she's called Ant, with a bunch of underscores behind it. I'm assuming it's Ant, right?
I'm assuming the very same thing.
Yes. I mean, the Twitch name is Ant, so... yeah, I've been in touch with Ant a lot quite recently, actually, about bugs that she found. She's doing a really amazing job. And I'd like to thank her for all the support she's been giving Awesomenauts. Good
This
job,
wasn't
keep playing.
rigged though.
Yeah, you might think that, but actually Robin clicks a button and it poops out a random name, so it wasn't rigged. Well, of course, some of you will always be convinced that it was rigged, but despite whatever I say. So. Anyway, let's move on. The other winners are Sir Farmalot, keep on farming. Steve Licks. That kind of Steve Licks 8,000. Steve Licks 8,000 times. I don't know. Where can I go from here? On to the next name. Technolocker. You also want a copy of the game. Congratulations. And Giano. DJ Giano. Congratulations, everybody. You all won a copy of the game. And Ants also won an exclusive Roboscoop game. Congratulations. If you didn't win, don't worry. Next week we'll be raffling again. So tune in next week. And I'll see you guys. And I'm gonna go off to some cooler pastures. Bye bye.